On this incredible journey, you will be miniaturized and enter a skeletal muscle cell to observe the events that occur during muscle contraction. You prepare yourself by donning a wetsuit and charging your ion detector. Then you climb into a syringe and prepare for injection. Your journey will begin when you see the gleaming connective tissue covering the endomysium of a single muscle cell. Once injected, you monitor your descent through the epidermis and subcutaneous tissue. When you reach the muscle cell surface, you see that it's punctuated with pits and relatively regular intervals. Looking into the darkness and off into the distance, you can see a leash of fibers ending close to a number of muscle cells. Since all of these fibers must be from the same motor neuron, the functional unit is obviously a motor unit. You approach the fiber ending on your muscle cell and scrutinize the neuromuscular junction there. As you examine the junction, minute fluid droplets leave the nerve ending and attach to the donut-shaped receptors on the muscle cell membrane. This substance released by the nerve-ending cell must be acetylcholine. Then, as a glow falls over the landscape, your ion detector indicates ions are disappearing from the muscle cell exterior and entering the muscle pits. The needle drops from high to low as the sodium ions enter the pits from the watery fluid outside.
I don't know.
You should have expected this, since the ions must enter to depolarize the muscle cells and start the action potential. Next, you begin to explore one of the surface pits. As the muscle jerks into action, you topple deep into the pit. Sparkling electricity lights up the walls on all sides. The milk! You grasp for a handhold. Finally successful, you pull yourself laterally into the interior of the muscle cell and work carefully along what it seems to be a log. Then once again, you notice an eerie glow as your ion detector reports that calcium ions are entering the cytoplasm rapidly. The log you are walking on comes to life and begins to slide briskly in one direction. Unable to keep your balance, you fall. As you straddle the structure, you wonder what is happening. On all sides, cylindrical structures such as the one you are astride are moving past other similar but larger structures. Suddenly you remember, these are the acetin myofilaments that slide past the myosin myofilaments during muscle contraction. Forward movement ends, and you begin your journey smoothly in the opposite direction. The ion detector now indicates low calcium ion levels. Since you cannot ascend the smooth walls of one of the entry pits, you climb from one myofilament to another to reach the underside of the sacrolemma. Then you travel laterally to enter a pit close to the surface and climb out onto the cell surface. Your journey is complete and you prepare to leave your host once again. On this incredible journey, you will be miniaturized and enter a skeletal muscle cell to observe the event. Since all of these fibers this substance released by the nerve ending must be acetylcholine. Then, as a glow falls over the